Hi, my friend, and welcome back. Today we're going to talk about something that seems simple, but actually causes a lot of problems for new Frenchie owners. Food. Yes, just food. Because when you bring home a French Bulldog puppy, one of the first questions is always, how much should I feed him? And then, you open Google, and you see 10 different answers. One says 1 cup, one says 2 cups, one says 3 meals, another says 4, and suddenly you're standing in your kitchen, holding a bowl, thinking, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Don't worry, you're not alone. Every new puppy parent goes through this. And here's the truth. Feeding mistakes are extremely common, but they're also very easy to fix. And today, I'm going to make it simple, very simple. No complicated math, no confusing charts, just clear rules you can follow every day. Because feeding your Frenchie correctly is not just about food. It affects their energy, their sleep, their behavior, their growth, even their biting and crying. Everything is connected. So if your puppy is too wild, too tired, too skinny, or getting chubby too fast, very often, food is the reason. Let's start with something important. First, why feeding matters so much for French Bulldogs. Frenchies are special dogs. You probably noticed already. They're not like other breeds. They have small bodies, sensitive stomachs, and they gain weight very easily. Very easily. Honestly, French Bulldogs are professional food lovers. If they could choose, they would eat all day, nonstop, breakfast, second breakfast, snack, snack after snack, midnight snack. And then look at you like, what? I'm still hungry. So we cannot trust their appetite. We must use our brain. Because if you feed by love, you will overfeed. And an overweight Frenchie is not cute. It's dangerous. Extra weight puts pressure on their joints, their hips, their back, their breathing. And Frenchies already have sensitive breathing. So we must protect them. Which means balanced food. Balanced portions. Not too much, not too little, just right. All right. So let's answer the big question. How much should you feed your French Bulldog puppy? Here's the simple rule. Follow the bag first. Yes, really. Most good quality puppy food bags already give a feeding chart, based on weight and age, and that's your starting point. Not a random number online, not your neighbor's advice, not what feels right. Start with the bag, because puppy food is scientifically calculated. Calories, protein, fat. Everything balanced for growth. So if the bag says, for a 4-month-old puppy, 120 grams per day, start there. Simple. Now here's mistake number 1 beginners make. They don't measure, they guess. Big mistake, never guess. Because a little more every day becomes a lot more every week. And suddenly your puppy looks like a little potato with legs. Cute, but not healthy. So buy a small kitchen scale or measuring cup and measure. Every meal. It takes 10 seconds, but it changes everything. Precision. Healthy dog. Now let's talk about something else very important. How many meals per day? This also confuses people. So here's the easy guide. Up to 3 months old, 4 small meals per day, 3 to 6 months. 3 meals per day after 6 months, 2 meals per day. Why? Because puppies have tiny stomachs. They can't eat big meals at once. Small meals are easier to digest. Better for energy and reduce accidents too. Big meals often mean big potty emergencies, and we don't want that. So spread the food, small portions, more often. Much better for their little bodies. Now let's talk about timing. This is something most people ignore, but it matters. Dogs love routine. Remember what we said in the first videos? Routine creates confidence. So feed at the same times every day. Morning, midday, evening. Same schedule. Because their body adapts. Digestion becomes predictable. Potty becomes predictable. Sleep becomes predictable. Everything becomes easier. Random feeding times. Random accidents. Simple. Now let me tell you another big mistake. Too many treats. Oh, this one is sneaky, very sneaky. You feed the correct amount of kibble, but then all day you give little treats, little snacks, little rewards. And without noticing, you double the calories. Treats count too. Always. So here's a smart trick. If you use treats for training, take a small handful of their daily kibble and use that as treats. Same food, same calories, no extra. Very clever, very healthy. Now let's talk about signs you're feeding too much, because sometimes it's not obvious. Frenchies hide weight very well. Here's how to check. Look from above. You should see a slight waist, not straight like a sausage. Gently touch their ribs. You should feel them easily, but not see them. If you cannot feel ribs at all, too much food. If ribs are very visible, too little food. We want the middle. Always the middle. Now let's talk about food quality, because not all puppy food is equal. Cheap food often means more fillers, more grains, less nutrition, which means your puppy eats more, but gets less benefit. So try to choose good protein, real meat first ingredient, puppy formula, not adult food. Puppies need more nutrients to grow properly. Adult food is not enough for them. Now another common question. What about homemade food? Honestly, if you're a beginner, keep it simple. Use quality puppy kibble, balanced, safe, complete. Homemade diets are tricky, easy to create deficiencies, and we don't want to play scientist with a growing puppy. Later, maybe, but first year, simple is best, always. Now here's something interesting. Food affects behavior too. Many people don't know this. Overfed puppies often become lazy, sleepy, heavy. Underfed puppies often become irritable, restless, hyper. So if your puppy seems crazy or tired all the time, sometimes it's just food imbalance. Once you fix portions, behavior magically improves. It's amazing, really amazing. Now let's talk about water quickly. Always fresh water available. Always, especially with dry kibble. Hydration helps digestion, energy, and prevents constipation. Simple rule, food scheduled. Water always. Easy. All right, let's recap everything together. Follow the bag amounts, measure portions, multiple small meals, same schedule daily, limit treats, choose quality food, watch body shape, fresh water always. That's it. No complicated math, no stress, just small habits, repeated every day, and trust me. When feeding is correct, life gets easier. Potty training improves, sleep improves, energy improves, everything connects. Because a healthy puppy is a calm puppy, and a calm puppy makes a happy owner, which means more smiles, more fun, less stress. And honestly, that's the whole goal, right? To enjoy your little Frenchie, not worry all the time. So if today helped you, subscribe, because tomorrow we're talking about something very important too. How to teach your Frenchie basic commands fast. Sit, stay, come, the foundations of everything. See you tomorrow, my friend, and give your little potato a hug for me.